Did you ever wonder what to do with the pendulum, how to use it, or how to use it perhaps a little better than what you are? Well, that is exactly what you're going to receive in today's video. Hello, love. Welcome to Energy Glow Up. I'm Rev Ronda, and today's teaching will be about using a pendulum. So, a couple of things I want to tell you first. The pendulum is a tool. It is not the power. It has a certain energy of whatever crystals might be in it or whatever elements it might be made of. Some are metal. It has those energies, just like an amethyst has certain energies. I have an amethyst, and it has its own energies. I have a couple of different crystals. I have one that's metal in the pendulum, and they each have their own energies based upon their composition. But what I want to make sure you know is the power is in you and in the universe. It's not in the tools. The crystal isn't going to do something to you. The pendulum isn't going to do something to you. You're going to use this tool, which will connect with your biofield, to help you to gain clarity and insight into whatever it is that you're speaking about or asking about. When you're using a pendulum, you're asking yes-no questions. Other divination tools, you might be able to ask more complex questions, such as with a divination card like a tarot card or oracle card, and you can ask, what do I need to know, or that sort of thing. In this case, you're asking yes or no. Whatever you're going to ask, it's really better to make sure you are aligning yourself first with the highest good and that none be harmed. And this is something that I do before any kind of ritual or divination or using of a sacred tool or a healing session or even a meditation. You can align with your guides, with the universe, and set that intention that what you're doing is for the highest good. It's not good to ask a question like, will I die today, or something like that. That is really not the intended use, and you might tend to get things a little unhappy with you for trying to play that game that way. It's really a tool to help in your growth. There are many different kinds of pendulums. This is just one, and it's from Mindful Souls, and it came in the beautiful Mindful subscription box number 5. You can have whichever sort pleases you or whichever sort comes to you. If you would like to get something from Mindful Souls, there are pendulums there, and I do have a special code, and all that information will be below. When you first bring a crystal or any sacred tool into your home, it's nice to welcome it. So when I receive a Mindful box or something else from Mindful Souls, or even when I purchase a crystal in a shop or another tool, I will bring it into the home. I will welcome it into my haven, which is what I call my home. I like to let it sit in a sunny window for a bit and receive some sunlight and potentially some moonlight, just depending on the tool and if it wishes to have a moon bath. Then I like to hold the item to my heart and let my heartbeat connect with it and just be silent for a few moments. That helps establish a connection, and it helps establish your intent. It's good when you get a brand new pendulum to establish a yes and no. So often when I pick up a pendulum, it automatically starts going back and forth in a neutral, which mine is doing. If it were a clock, it would be like a 6 to 12 neutral, but yours might be different. And I like to ask initially, show me a yes. Thank you. Show me a no. Thank you. So I have the yes and no established, and those are the kinds of questions that you're asking. If you're using it for divination, you might get a maybe, which will often be just a backwards and forwards without a circle. So that gives you some basics of how you can start using your pendulum. I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe and tap the bell and ask me any questions you have in the comments. Let me know what else you want to know about, because the reason I did this video is somebody asked a question. So I'm very responsive to you, and I look forward to receiving your questions, your comments. Thank you for watching. Namaste, love.